verses 42 and 43, this is David's own claim. So here's what he says. The Lord said to my Lord. And that's kind of the confusing part. Let's talk about that for just a second. When he says the Lord, the word for Lord in the original language there is the word Yahweh, which is the name of God. Said to my is David, is from his perspective. He's saying, first person possessive, my. And then the second word, the second Lord there is the word Adonai, which means master. So let's fill all those in. Yahweh said to my Adonai, Yahweh said to my master, sit at my right hand. Sitting at the right hand was indicative of that this is the ruling place. This is the place of power and prominence and authority and majesty. He says, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies your footstool. The picture there in that sentence is from Joshua 10:4. And that's a picture of the enemy laying in the dust, completely defeated with the conqueror's foot at their neck. It was, a picture or a symbol of complete triumph. And this complete triumph is promised to David's Adonai, to David's master. So how can he therefore be merely his descendant? He must be more than a physical descendant. He must be divinity himself. And that had not yet been considered by the listeners here in Jesus' day. So here's the recap. In these few verses, Jesus is making three propositions that he intends for everyone to follow to their logical conclusions. And they're this. Number one, David's son is not merely David's descendant in the sense of a physical man. Rather, he is David's Lord, the word Adonai. Number two, because he is David's Lord, then he is divine, aka he is the Son of God. Remember who David was. David did not toss that word Lord around flippantly. David himself was the king of all Israel. And so he's calling someone else Lord and Master. Who would he have to call Lord and Master except God himself? That's what's in view here. Being David's Lord, he is divine, aka he's the Son of God. And since he is the Son of God, then the faith and the trust that anyone places in him is what counts someone worthy to attain to the next age and to the resurrection from the dead that Jesus spoke about in verse 35. So Jesus further provokes everyone's thinking. Remember, Jesus had made these claims up to that point, and now he's proving it about himself using, guess what? The Scriptures. He's using the Scriptures to say that he is the Christ, the Messiah. He is the Son of David. One thing that Jesus is not, he's not what everyone expected. Everybody had this preconceived notion about what this Messiah was going to look like and what he was going to do and how he was going to free them and all of these things. It was not what they thought at all. It was so much better, as a matter of fact.